Hello everybody, and today on Trailer Reviews by Scripted Reviews, we are going to review the trailer for Theory of Everything.
And oh my god.
Who directed?
James Marsh.
What else did he do?
He did Man on Wire.
Fantastic documentary, won Best Documentary for that respective year.
And he did Project Nim. I personally haven't seen that, but...
Me neither. Isn't it about the mice?
Yeah, there's a mouse on it. Yeah.
Who stars in this?
Well, there's Eddie Redmayne. But you also got Felicity Jones.
Felicity Jones.
Yeah, she was in Girls. Emily Watson.
Oh, yeah.
Professor Lupin.
Yes. This movie has everybody we need.
Yeah.
But anyways, enough about the cast. Well, this movie is about the life and works of Stephen Hawking up to now, I'm guessing?
I don't know.
Or maybe just his regressive disease and how it affected his life as it went on.
Yeah, I think it's probably the early parts of it. I'm not too sure.
I think it's a really interesting concept because, Stephen Hawking has been a prominent member of the scientific community.
I know, and he's currently 72 years old. I didn't know he was 72
years
old.
Yeah, he's still trekking on his, wheelchair. Some positives. I would say that this movie aesthetically looks good. But the big thing about the trailer is that this actor,
Eddie Redmayne,
is going to probably get nominated, if not win the Best Actor, in my opinion. I'm honestly onto a little bit of my concerns for this. This could come out as another Amelia. Remember Amelia a few years back? Hilary Swank was like Amelia Earhart, and she was supposed to get a lot of recognition and became like one of the worst movies ever made. I'm a little worried that this movie could be in the same blood vein.
To an extent, I guess there is, a worry about that. But if you've been listening to some of the reviews that have already been come out for the movie, they're praising Eddie Redmayne for this.
I have another concern for this movie, and that from the trailer alone, it borders a little too Hallmarky at times. Not to extremity like Dolphin Tale is, but...
Right.
Yeah, it has that Hallmark feel. Like, I can get a picture of Stephen Hawking on a card and give it to somebody, and they'd be like, oh, thanks for the Hallmark.
My concern for the movie is, just before we did the reviews, we were looking at some research of Stephen Hawking's personal life. And this movie, the trailer, is dealing with, the fact that he's going from who he was to what he is now, in the wheelchair and all that. And Jane Hawking, played by Felicity Jones, and it seems like that's the perfect love,
Yeah.
But if you look at the
history.
his history, they divorced in '95.
Well, that's actually the thing that makes that worries me about the Hallmarky aspect, is that if that relationship is not portrayed realistically, then that movie might have issues because it's the perfect relationship. She's there for him through all this crisis.
Yeah, and that's the only thing. We don't really know too much. The trailer makes us think that it's Hallmarky, they're meant for each other for the rest of their lives. But if you know Stephen Hawking, or if you read about him or look him up, you'll know that they divorced.
Welcome to Study Guide, and this is where we suggest one movie each to get you ready for The Theory of Everything, or any other movie that we are doing a trailer review for.
Gotcha.
My suggestion today, I think it's a good place to start, right? Yeah? Sure, okay. Is Ron Howard's A Beautiful Mind. It stars Russell Crowe, got him an Oscar, stars Jennifer Connelly, and it's about the story of John Nash and his schizophrenic tendencies while doing math and stuff. I can see that this movie can get you prepared for Theory of Everything because it's a mathematician with a disease trying to be accepted into the world as a prominent person.
So for my movie, I'm suggesting The King's Speech. It has Colin Firth, and it's about King George what?
I want to say the 4th or the 5th.
I don't remember. But the Queen's dad, current Queen's dad.
Yes. Yes.
He had a stuttering issue.
King during World War II.
He had a stuttering issue, and he was working with a speech therapist.
Played by Jeffrey Rush.
Jeffrey Rush. He goes through speech therapy, and essentially he goes on to make the speech heard around the world. You know what I'm saying? And I think with Theory of Everything, it's his issue of being, a deterioration, and him learning to manage it, just how Colin Firth's character did.
I agree completely. I love that movie. Check out Theory of Everything. Tell us what you think about it. Tell us also what movies you're excited for later on this year.
Just check out our links below. It has our IMDb information, or not our the IMDb information of the movies that we used and our trailer links. So
Yep, and also we have Facebook,
Facebook,
Twitter,
Tumblr, Twitter,
everything. Not MySpace.
and
though.
Instagram.
We don't have MySpace.
No.
No, fuck HTML.